What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to give you 3 things that you can work on specifically for your golf games with a med ball. Alright, we're going to look at rotation, we're going to look at speed and stability, and then a really popular drill that we've been looking at to help you load into the backswing. Alright, from there we're going to hit some balls. It's the Big 10 challenge right now, so we want to be working on that. We're going to check out the swing and we're going to hit some drives. Okay guys, factor number 1 is rotation. And a big part of your rotation in terms of your golf swing is your sequencing. How you use the ground, use your feet, start to transfer the energy through the body and then release. Okay, so the step to rotational med ball slam is a key part of our programs, it's a key part of my training. Okay, so really simple to execute. You can swap this out for a band if you don't have anywhere you can slam the ball or if you don't have a ball at all. Alright, but really, if you can do this, it's going to help you to overtrain speed, stability, and the sequencing that we talked about. It gives you a really cool skill transfer whilst being really simple to execute. Alright, so you need a med ball and you need a wall. Okay, from here, obviously work both sides, but really all we're looking to do, start with the feet together. You're then going to load just as you would do in your golf swing into the trail foot. As we rotate back, we then fire the hips, rotate to the wall, and again, release with your chest, belt buckle if you're wearing one, to the target. Okay, so full send, really hit the sequencing every single time. Yeah, really cool way to overspeed train, to get the exact sequence of the swing, and just a really fun movement, guys. All right, so that's a rotational number 1. That's a base. We use that an awful lot. All right. Next up is going to be speed and stability. All right. Obviously, there's plenty of crossover from these movements, but the more skills, the more ways you can challenge your body and develop movement patterns, the better you're going to be, guys. All right. So this one's a little tricky, similar kind of style, but we're going to go into the cross-body Romanian deadlift and then single leg vertical slam. All right, so this one, you're going to start at hip height. You're going to hinge down, keeping a slight flex of the knee. As you do so, chest comes down, med ball comes down. You're going to lift and slam. Okay, so the footwork is really important. Huge for balance, huge for stability, and how your foot actually engages and uses the ground. So again, chest over the quad, hinge, fire, speed. So if you can execute that well, it's going to transfer so well to your golf swing. Again, the foot is working against the ground, you get that huge level of proprioception, and because of the global movement capacity, different forces, different speed accumulation, you're just going to learn different patterns. Your body's going to accept those forces, work around the spine, and just deliver awesome performance output, guys. All right, so we had rotation, that's speed and stability. The last one is going to be about loading, and this is a direct drill that you really got into when we put it up on Instagram. Okay, so med ball's going to drop down and grabbing the club, guys. All right, so this is just kind of a little experiment, just a great feedback source to help you get into the backswing, okay? Because the first move off the ball is incredibly important, and it's something that a lot of golfers get wrong. And once you do that, everything else obviously works down the chain, is going to be effective, okay? So what we're trying to do off the ball is get wide and load the trail side. All right, that's a huge key to a good golf swing, efficient, consistent golf swing, and a powerful golf swing, guys. All right, so very simply, you can use the ball here as well if you want to, but really, we're just going to get set into our posture, make sure you're nice and level, and then from here, as you take the club away, we're going to use that weight, use the external force of the ball to give us heightened feedback and to give us the pathway to that loading sequence. Okay, so as we get set into your posture, we then move the ball away and up to the top. Okay, the power that it takes to do that enhances all of the feedback systems in your body. It's going to give you that extra sensation needed to really learn a new skill and to take it into that technical side. All right, so one more time. We get set into our standard posture, move it away, and load. Okay, from there, we've got that trail side, rotated, we're fully loaded that trail hip. Club's nice and high, got some depth on it because of how much we had to use the core and the shoulder turn to move that ball away, and that's going to help you swing, guys. Alright, so if you start out with those three things in terms of med balls and your golf performance, you're going to see some awesome golf gains, guys. And if you like that, you want to get into the programs, the app, because we do an awful lot with the med ball, guys. It's going to change your game. And as for right now, we're into week 7 of 9 on the Big Ten Challenge. So it's time to hit some balls, guys. All right, let's see where the game's at. Let's see if we can drop some bombs. Alright guys, so back here in those full speed shots, it is getting towards the end of that Big Ten Challenge. Alright, so got some big goals to hit, and it's been a kind of rough couple of weeks in terms of gains. Alright, so a little bit of burnout, whatever else. We're back on it now. Alright, so it's cool to hear all of you making the progress. I'm still searching over here, guys. Alright, so you'll see one thing I'm doing in terms of the swing is getting that full swing kind of feel before I even hit, okay? And one of the things that I'm really finding is that to get that maximal rotation, that really big turn, high hands, you got to commit and you got to do it often, all right? So it's very easy to kind of slip back into old pans, stay a little tighter. It's a good consistent strike, but to really max out the speed, the power that we can generate, I'm trying to leverage everything, all right? So left foot's coming up off the ground, left heel's up off the ground. I feel as though the whole of my left body kind of loads into the right and gets behind the ball. Okay, from there, we can get high, we can get deep, and it's turning down into it, guys. All right, so maintaining posture and that power into the ball is really what we're after. But the first key is getting that massive rotation. All right, so we're always working on. And if you're going to hit it as far as you can, you got to let it go. So, I have that full swing waggle. We get set, feels that everything turns behind. Really let that club go. Back down and stay dynamic. All right, I like to feel that movement. It's pretty cool when you can get to down, back down, everything's still moving, go. Helps it be really athletic, lots of speed, and hopefully we can get some good drives now. pretty good swing for the driver, guys, but got a little carried away with that new toy. The 1 iron got up to 3 or 4 toe. That's pretty cool. We're gonna spec it up with Tour Issue Golf, and we're gonna get it an absolute hammer. All right. But getting excited, kind of run out of time. Didn't quite get a chance to go all the way up to the driver. That was a nice one, 340, 183 ball speed. We got work to do, guys, all right? But it is at the end. We're the last 2 weeks of the Big Ten. Keep putting in that work, keep getting after it, and let's see where we can get to, guys, all right? But you know the deal. We're gonna keep working. We're gonna keep ripping it. Subscribe to the channel, download the app, and golf strong.